Hello, it's your boy Gamer Ryan 3587 coming back at you with another live stream. I'm playing the game NBA 2K25 with the Philadelphia 76ers. In my NBA games, if you're doing the broadcast live stream or a shorts, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media Gamer Ryan 3587 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you. Peace.
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new here on opening day. And what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Lopez, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's George missing. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. And they're starting off the season playing Philadelphia here.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
And guys, they suffered a clean sweep, and for one of the best teams in the league, that cannot sit well. You know they'll come to play tonight.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. I asked him how he'll try to handle Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight, and coach remarked, handle? You can't handle Giannis. We'll give him different looks and clog lanes, but really all we can do is pray a shot isn't falling. There's nothing wrong with asking for a little divine intervention on defense tonight, I guess. Guys?
Thank you, David.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Connects from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence, every great scorer has that. And then his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer.
And he gets the bucket.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
From deep, George gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got 6.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Jackson in the corner. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Shot's good by Middleton.
Clapping back at him. Middleton says, I can do that too.
76ers trailing. Pass to Oubre. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a break for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there. Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And that one's good, Lillard.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The 76ers trail by 7. Lowry finds Drummond. In the corner, it's Gordon over Jackson. The 76ers with another miss.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. Off the left rim and out.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Mark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
It's stolen by Lowry. Shot to stop the run, and he gets it to go.
Well, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Inside, it's stolen by Martin. Drummond in the post, working on Portis, and Drummond gets it to go on the assist by Martin.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Jackson with it. Middleton outside. Lillard with no one around. It's good from long range. Lillard's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Bucks leading by 10. Here's Middleton. Mans with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Lopez, no luck. Pass to Martin. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Milwaukee going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Gordon out there with Lowry, and it's Council in at the small forward position. That's the group for Philadelphia to start this second quarter. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Embiid.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Green against Lowry. From deep. Rebound by Joel Embiid. The 76ers shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. George comes in for Caleb Martin. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Gordon. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
And that's unselfishness right there. Full display. Giannis wanting to get
But
it to
did
open
you
team.
do it?
But we'll come at us.
You're set.
Coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the wide open shot from Green. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own. It's no good. The 3 from George. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks leading by 9. Trent with the wide open look.
Because I got tired.
76ers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
I'll show for it on Scott
Milwaukee's gotten into trouble
because she
with the
was
three ball in the
out.
second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Nice shot by Portis.
And you can
Was
just see
the
how
peanut
confident
house
Portis is inside. I mean,
that you
very
got
comfortable there. Feels like he can score whenever he wants to.
Here's Council.
I'm her
The
semester.
76ers with another miss.
You'll know
And
why.
so it's Trent with it. He brings
Hey,
it up for the
because
Bucks.
she got
They'll be
hot.
playing host to Chicago for their next game.
Because she
That
got
game is the
hot.
first and last of their homestand. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks.
Oh.
At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the night.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. Jackson is checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Green. And the first one at the line is good. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And an important part of every team's game. And we'll look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Shots good by Middleton.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
The 76ers again can't hit it.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Jackson passes to Martin. Sinks the three-pointer. Martin's got his second basket of the night.
Smooth feed by Jackson. He can score, but his coaches also trust him to run the offense.
Middleton outside. Back to Lillard. The tray. And it's Bona with the rebound.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Oh, such a crafty player. Lowry excels at using his body to draw contact.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. And so Lowry nails both of them. 20 seconds left in the first half. Three-pointer, Lillard buries it from three-point range. Lillard's got 14 points.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His 4th in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
And here's Middleton. 1 second left. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Middleton's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's Milwaukee with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hey, folks, a comeback, I'd say, is unlikely here. I'd say a comeback in this game is less likely than Kenny Think Fast.
Less likely.
And, guys, let's move on and talk about that first half from Damian Lillard. He is having himself a game. And that is...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Milwaukee leading by 21. Now Jackson. Lillard outside. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist total, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Second chance shot. That one, no good. Good D by Embiid. It's tipped. Maxey finds Embiid. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Bucks. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title. But whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
Bucks leading by 23. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Yabusele. Yabusele's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oubre, good.
Very capable in catch-and-shoot situations. Kelly Oubre Jr. is somebody you want to set up.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Nance comes in for Yabusele. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Maxey. Green, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Jackson kicks to Lopez. Offline with his 3.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
And that game against Memphis, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Pass to George. This one for 3.
Brother, everybody get together.
Antetokounmpo's got double-digit
And
rebounds
love
in the game.
one another.
Here's Jackson. Here's Green. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Love one another.
Gordon outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. And it's Taurean Prince in for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
The shot by George, wide open. The quick look, no good that time.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And the basket by Lillard.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged the bullet there.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Caleb Martin's checked in for Nance. Kelly Oubre comes in for George. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Green deciding where to go with it. And a wide open look for Portis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down. Hey, this guy is spring-loaded, an absolute high flyer.
There's 39 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Outside, Green. Pass to Portis. Back to Green. A 3-ball. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
The numbers testify. Tyrese Maxey is one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA.
Outside, Green. The 3. Drains the three-pointer. Green's got 5 points so far.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Gordon out there with Lowry, and it's Edwards in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Prince, the pass to Portis. Clock at 4. And here's Trent outside. Drills it from outside.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
A wide open look here for Wright. That 3 off the mark. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Now the Bucks moving it up. For the 3. And Gary Trent Jr. gets the 3. Trent's got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for the Bucks. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Milwaukee.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
From deep, Trent. Rebound by the 76ers. Lowry drives in. Three-pointer by Embiid. Trent grabs the miss. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And he makes good on the layup.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percent.
The 76ers are gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. And the basket by Gordon.
Gordon's so efficient as a scorer, especially from the mid-range where he's almost automatic.
Right against Lowry. Now here's Wright. And he banks in the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And stolen by Gordon. Fast break, Philadelphia. Martin wide open. He fires. Trains the wing tray.
Really surprised a little bit to see him drift out to the three-point line, but I guess I should be if you can stroke it like that.
Outside, Green. Back to Wright. Portis with it. Now defended by Embiid. Trent can't hit.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Edwards. The rebound by Prince. Bucks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Milwaukee.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And asserting themselves up front here, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two. They've got to feel good about getting the upper hand tonight against the Sixers.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Damian Lillard.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Hustle points, extra effort points from Maxey. Love seeing that.
The Bucks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Pass to Connaughton. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Portis a screen on Maxey. To the paint. And Portis throws it down.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. And it's the 76ers with the ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
At the line for the Bucks, DeLon Wright. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Wright. And so Wright nails both of them. 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. To end the run. And the miss. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it for the first game.
If you did the live stream broadcast or any of my shorts, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Also follow my social media, Gamer Ryan 3587, Facebook, YouTube, and
Flick the right stick up
Thank
and then release to
you.
start a breakdown dribble. For an aggressive breakdown dribble, do the same thing but hold the right trigger while doing so. The advanced tab starts to get, well, more advanced. If you want to perform